All right, I'm Richie from Denton Radio.
I'm Josh Barnes.
Are we friends?
Yeah.
On Facebook?
I don't know.
All right, cool.
Just in general.
Either way, so I'm with Denton Radio. Do you listen to Joe Coffey's show? You familiar with Joe Coffey?
I'm not. I'm sorry.
He has a show on Denton Radio. Today his guests are DJ Party McFly.
Okay. And Josh.
And Javoris James.
I don't know what to say about that. I'm hyped.
Okay, well, there you go. If you were a DJ, what would your name be?
Cornbread.
DJ Cornbread?
Yeah.
All right, and if you were inventing the next, like, craze, like, fidget spinner thing, what should it be off the top of your head?
Shoes that you can wear on your ears.
There you go, dude.
Oh, maybe.
All right, so dentonradio.com, are you an avid listener?
No, sir.
Okay.
Haven't. I don't. How do I tune in?
It's at dentonradio.com.
Okay.
What about Joe Coffey? Have you heard of him?
No.
He has a show called Nobody Knows Joe Coffey.
I can see that now.
It's about right?
Yeah, right.
What about DJ Party McFly?
I'm sure I've heard of him,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I haven't listened to I don't usually tune into the radio on the websites.
Okay, what about Javoris James? He's a comedian. He's going to be on today.
Javoris James. I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I know I've heard of him.
Okay. What would your DJ name be if you were a DJ?
DJ Smooth Smoke.
Hey. All right, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Hey,
you have a good one.
Take care.
Thank you. Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so so we're here with dentonradio.com, and have y'all been tuning in?
No, we have not.
Nuh-uh.
No.
We're just day tripping.
Okay. What about are y'all familiar with Joe Coffey, the comedian?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
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 What about Javoris James? Javoris James?
No.
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 Not that one. Nope.
No. Okay. What about DJ Party McFly? He's gonna be on the show today.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Sounds cool, but no.
No.
But does it sound cool?
It does sound cool.
So what are y'all doing out here?
We're just taking a day trip. It's my birthday, so we were like...
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
If you were a DJ, what would your DJ name be?
DJ Mandy Rowe.
DJ Mandy Rowe. And you?
DJ.
You are?
I am.
Hey, well, there you go. DJ Mandy Rowe. Coming fresh from the scene. And what about you?
I have no idea what would it be.
What would your DJ name be?
My name's Chris, so what's cool with Chris?
Cool Chris.
DJ Cool Guy Chris.
DJ White Boy.
DJ White Boy.
And over here.
All right, what about you?
I'd be DJ Blondie.
DJ Blondie. That's actually, I think Joe goes by that sometimes. So what do y'all think about the whole fidget spinner thing?
Oh my gosh.
And how no one's really playing with them anymore?
Nope. Everybody I know still has one.
Still? Even you?
Yeah, I bought lots.
DJ White Boy?
Yeah, DJ White Boy has a lot.
How many fidget? Do you have a picture of these fidget spinners?
I do not, but I have
4
from Kroger and Target.
Why?
Just cut. I don't know.
You're fidgeting right now. Where's your fidget spinner?
I don't know. I don't have it with me.
Why?
You need that. We need a fidget spinner stat.
Yes, they have some at the comic book store that are Batman, so we need it.
Why don't you have one?
Because I'm not going to waste my money when I can just use his.
Hey, and what about you?
I mean, I feel the same way.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Nobody knows Joe Coffey.
Perfect.
Oh, I did not know. I did not know that.
Nobody knows Joe Coffey.
Nobody knows Joe Coffey.
Hey. Now just go wop, 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 wop.
Wop, 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 wop.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
1, 2, a 1, 2. How do you do? I don't know how to count.
Well, let me see. So what's after 3?
It's a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's funny how people do him.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. funny how
Nobody knows Joe Coffee.
The last guy said it. Like, and nobody ever will. Nobody has known anybody, but this episode, people
apparently,
like
yeah,
they knew everybody.
They're onto us. They're
Yeah.
lying now. They're lying about knowing everybody because we had one person lie about knowing Javor. Well, I see. It's rude of me to assume it was a lie. Did you recognize the voice? Did you recognize that guy's voice?
I recognize no voice.
DJ, what was he? What was
DJ
he?
Smooth Smoke.
Do you know DJ Smooth Smoke?
No.
That's hard to say for like a
Probably
DJ
a
name.
smooth
It's not a
fella.
very good. It's not a very good.
DJ Smooth Smoke.
Not a very good
It's
DJ name.
Smooth Smoke.
DJ Smooth Smoke.
You
We're
gotta
gonna
say
play
the-
old '90s records for you the entire night.
He was cool.
DJ Smooth.
It's funny though because he didn't know Joe Coffey. He might know Party McFly, and then when I said your name, he's like, "Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
definitely know. I definitely know him."
So weird.
Third tries
Okay.
the charm, and then the first time somebody has ever, I guess, known who I was.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Except we did get one guy one time who said how much he didn't like me.
After
I
I-
don't know
no,
who that
the-
was.
there
He
was
like,
one-
yeah, I know him. I don't like him.
No, there was one. Yeah, there was
like, oh.
one guy who was like, he had no idea who you were, and then he like stopped me and goes, "Wait, doesn't that guy get punched a lot in the face?"
Are you serious?
That's a
You're
great
a
way
liar.
to be
And I was like,
remembered,
yeah,
Joe.
that's him.
You're a liar.
No, no,
Somebody
no, I
said
swear.
that.
Great way to be
That's-
remembered.
It's like week 2.
I got punched
local-
one time. Well, 3 times in one happening. Get
Yeah.
the stitches, and then the month before, I fell and hit a patio table and got 20 stitches. And I don't get punched a lot.
But your face takes a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
contact. That's-
yeah.
You have
and I-
very bad eyebrows for how good the rest of your face looks.
Really? See, I think my eyebrows look pretty good with all things
I
considered,
mean,
right? All things
The
considered.
person themselves always says that.
That's why I wear
Yeah.
this low hat like I'm a boxer fresh off the fight. Gotta
Right.
avoid the
Or-
media and
You
and
kind of do
hide,
have
hide
like
my
Grinch
cauliflower
type
ears.
eyebrows.
He
though.
needs the Eminem.
Have the what?
You kind of have like Grinch type eyebrows.
Grinch
though.
type.
Yeah, very Grinchy for sure.
I guess I'm down with that. Like they're green. Like what does that mean?
No,
your eyebrows
like
are-
how they're like
really
shaped. Yeah, they're downward
like
shaped.
McDonald's arches or something.
Pretty much.
Is
Yeah.
that- you
Like
just
you're
got
gonna
done eating,
steal
right?
my Christmas presents.
And speaking of everyone,
Like the
that is,
Paro 9 font M.
like a
I
wing,
just made up
like
that
a
font.
wingding, like a wingding.
Just
Everyone,
made up
we
that
are
font.
here with Javorsh James right now. That is the voice
Hey.
you hear.
What's
Our
up?
guest host today, episode 12, Joe Coffey here
Episode
as
13.
always. 13?
Yeah.
Really?
Where were you last week?
I don't know. I guess not present. So episode 13. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll see how this one goes. It's a cloudy day outside. Episode 13.
This
as
is
always.
the worst day outside that since we've had the show.
It really
Actually, it's cooler out there, so I'm enjoying it.
is. But yeah, it feels a lot better in here because there were a couple of. Is the AC working now, Jake? We good on AC? I feel it. It feels good. All right. So you just had some rusties.
Yeah, I had some rusties.
Go do that happy hour. That
Yeah.
3 to 7.
Yeah, I looked
half
on the
off
board
drinks,
and it
half
said
off
like
sides.
loco hour, and I got like a margarita.
Nice.
That was like $3. I got some queso and chips.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you get refills on the chips?
No,
Why not?
because I was gonna come over here.
But you can. You know that,
You
right?
could've
The
brought
only
them.
reason I
You
ever
could have brought us some chips.
I get
didn't
like
want to.
20 refills on chips out there.
So you're saying you didn't give us a gift? Hey,
Well, I'm here. That's gift enough.
because do you know we had someone bring you a gift here today, and you're gonna have to give the backstory for why this is very funny. I'm about to Nardward you right now.
What is what? How? How did they?
Why would this?
For
Why,
those-
what does this have to do with you? Besides, your name is on this Coca-Cola.
Well, I remember
A
I probably
Coke bottle
made
with the name Javoris.
I probably made a dumb Facebook joke about that. Like I would never find my name on it.
Yeah. I don't know if it was on Facebook. Did you not have a bit? Did you never say it on stage? Was
I
that
don't
never-
think I've ever really said on stage. It was a Facebook thing. I probably
You know
did.
who brought this?
Who?
Mike Christian from the Future Games.
That is
the
amazing.
virtual reality gaming guy. We had him on last week, actually, and he heard we were having you this week, and he dropped this off.
That is amazing. That this is probably the only Coke I'll never drink.
Right.
I was wondering about that. Like, it's there. It's right here. You could drink it, or it could end up at Mini Mall in like 14 years.
Hopefully so, because this is just
That's amazing, right?
this is beautiful.
It's the
to
first
me.
time I've Nardward somebody. It feels pretty good. So, Javoris, local stand-up comedian, clearly by the if you can pick up on the context
Shout
of
out to
jokes
Mike.
and the fact that this is sometimes a stand-up show. Sometimes it's funny. All right, I familiarize with like 2 emotions mostly when doing stand-up, and it's just the love and hate of it, right? There's moments you love it and it's the best thing in the world. There's moments it'll beat you down. Other than laughs, because that's the easy part. Like, what do you love most about stand-up, other than getting laughs?
I think I just like being up there and kind of talking.
So the
You know,
attention, the validation.
The attention is like that
The
validation from it. That's what I enjoy.
The incessant
as much
need
as
to be
laughing.
heard.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair. What do you hate most? The incessant need to be heard.
that and a lot of times I just hate the waiting, especially open mic situation,
Oh, yeah,
especially in Dallas and places like that. Just
Especially if you don't know how it's gonna go, or you're trying some new stuff out, you know. And you're
it's not the waiting I hate the most. It's just listening to everyone else, and you kind of your ego gets into it. You be like, you start saying to yourself like, I can probably do better than this, until you go up and realize, oh.
And
can't.
that's an unhealthy mindset. It's best to listen to it from because I mean, at the end of the day, if you're at an open mic, you're still kind of a student of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, so lately, I've been trying not to do that. I've been trying to watch other people's sets and seeing what I can learn or like what inspires me from those. If that makes sense, you know. Does that? No, not at all. That makes them
certain people
being a student of comedy. I guess if that makes certain people. There's some
like
people you don't want to pick up from.
Yeah, certain comics around here I'll listen to because I admire them and feel like they're thinking wise a level differently than I am.
Right.
Like,
and so it's good for you to like hear out even that other side of a fence, or you know the other thought. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I just feel the need to like I don't know. It's one of those things right now. I'm realizing I'm only competing against myself in this. You know what I mean? I shouldn't care. We have so many comics right now, and I've realized I think that's actually kind of a cool thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can talk about competition and we have so many people now, but I think that's kind of an awesome thing, and it's an awesome medium for people to get out there and try it. You know,
It shouldn't be competition because, you know,
how awesome is it? There could be a lot of funny people out there.
I mean, you do it for
which I don't think there are, but stand-up gives unfunny people the platform maybe to learn to be funny.
If you do it for yourself and then you're successful, then you're like, okay, cool, I'm successful. I did that for myself. But then if you're doing it to compete with other people and you're successful, then you're only successful because you were competing with other people, not because you just, were capable of it.
I think you kind of do need a competitive drive in order to get anywhere and stay
well, absolutely, to keep going to that next level. But at the end of the day, you're competing with yourself. You're on your own pace.
Competitive is the wrong word. You know what I mean? It's not really competitive. You just do what you do. Yeah. You know what I mean? If people like it, you're not competing with
it. It just
anybody.
means you care, right?
Yeah.
Well, but it does mainly.
But you can care too much, and it can affect people negatively if you care in almost a hateful manner, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it does mainly for me when I see people that are, like, really good at this, what we do. It just makes me hungrier to get better at the craft.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll see a good friend killing, and it'll make me... you're
happy for him.
You're happy, but you're hurting because you're just mad at yourself. Like, oh, why am I not this funny right now? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
but it sparks you to think outside of a box.
Yeah, exactly. You're super happy for that person. You're just pissed at yourself.
Yeah,
you know,
because we think outside of a box, but then we build a box out of the way we think now, and then we have that box until we constantly break it. I mean, I feel even like with like certain things, like making music or anything else, like. Listening to comedy or doing anything inspires those same exact talents or whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be like the same medium or whatever to like inspire you or whatever.
Yeah. Well, someone commented buy.shareacoke.com is where you can get the custom Coke that I guess Mike got for Javoris.
Well, don't ruin the surprise for me about that.
We found that at 7-Eleven on Brinker
for a total of 25
Probably found it at 7-Eleven on Martin Luther King. That's probably where you got this one from.
Amazon, same-day shipping. He's like, I forgot about Javoris.
I almost spilled my coffee. Speaking of, this is the Joe Coffee from Bookish Coffee.
That isn't a thing yet, but we're gonna try and make it a thing. Yeah. What is that? That's a local coffee company.
I believe.
What are they called?
Bookish.
Bookish Coffee. If you're listening, let's do some work because the Joe Coffee is a must.
Like, give us one bag and we'll make it last a month.
I don't know about that. Okay, so on the competition note, we do have another. So we have a special visitor today. We do have DJ Party McFly, who is an awesome local DJ out here. So we're gonna play Javoris' set. This is actually at the old. Well, it's not a set. It's just a joke from J&J's Pizza. It's funny if you listen closely, you can hear the floor creaking above you, like in parts. You know? Which is just a testament to like the charm of that place. We're gonna bring in Party McFly. Here's Javoris James.
And he was a cute kid. He was just like laughing, going on and on about his dad or something, just having fun, having a good time. My mom turned to me and said, "Hey Jay, look over there." look at that kid, isn't he cute? So I looked to like affirm her statement, and he was, and we made eye contact, and all the joy left his face. And he gave me the meanest mug I've had so far this year. Like, if I were to give out an award for meanest mug of the year, this baby would take home top prize right then and there. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I did to the mic and what I did to piss off this freaking baby. So in my head, I'm going like over the play-by-play of what previously had happened.
That was brutal.
That was Javoris James at the J&J's. Yeah.
good. Hey,
Not clap for that.
Shout out,
Yes.
shout out to that shirt.
I missed that shirt. 'cause
Which
I
shirt
cannot
was it?
fit
It was
that
like
shirt.
a colorful floral
Are
kind
those
of print.
cherries?
No, they were like
Holly?
some kind of a wine type stuff, I think.
What was your worst gig ever, stand-up wise? Worst gig of all time?
There's a lot of them. I think, I don't know if you were on that one, but it was probably the first gig I've done. It was at White House, it was Killers Now, but when it was the White House, and one of our comic friends, Nick Haddix, ran that. He put on like the.
Oh yeah, I was there. There were 2 girls there.
Yeah,
there were only 2 people.
Only 2 people there,
and they added all the comics on Facebook, and they still like stuff sometimes. So I guess if they stayed fans. We got DJ Party McFly in here, everybody. Also, what's up, man? Brought the wrestling belt and all.
Yeah, it's I got it upside down too.
I've only seen it like from far away when you DJ. It has it imprinted, everything.
Got the name plaque on there,
How heavy is that thing?
It's a real one.
Jeez,
legit,
man.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Can't just go carry around toys,
Yeah.
you know.
How do you obtain one of those?
Well,
who do you have to kill to get one of those?
Yeah, man. The dudes from Rec League, you know that group.
Yeah.
They were staying at my house for Octopia. And I was living above the pawn shop over there.
Right.
And it was in the window, and every day I was walking by it like
That's
Wayne,
so funny.
like one day.
That's so. Have you seen the commercial? There's like a Pepsi commercial where it's like Jimi Hendrix, and every day he walks by this pawn store. It's him as a kid, and he sees this guitar, and like he keeps saving. It shows a picture of him selling lemonade. That was just you for like.
Well, I mean, they saw me looking at it, like joking, like the Wayne's World bit. And then I come home one night and Rob Rush is standing in my kitchen with his shirt off, wearing it.
Oh my god!
And I was just like,
most epic.
Yeah,
I
we
wish
started
you kind of
getting
like
into each
wrestled another DJ for that belt though.
I mean, I will.
I mean,
I
like
better.
it's up if someone wants to challenge him.
It's there on the stage.
Can you wrestle? Were you a wrestler
Yeah,
ever?
This is not professional wrestling.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I still think. Out of all the guests we've had on so far, I think Party would win. I think if we had if we had all the guests, if we got all the guests from Nobody Knows, and we had a big wrestling thing,
Yeah, definitely Sarah.
Who else? Who could? I've
watched all the episodes.
I would like to see you
I
and
watched all the
Pudge.
episodes.
I'd like to see you and Pudge.
I mean, me and Pudge are kind of a tag team though, but if it came down to it,
right, we'll do it for charity or something. We'll do it for Pudge if you're listening. We're setting this up for charity.
As long as we get to like cut promos on each other, like real pro wrestling style.
Yeah,
I need you like interviewing me with the little tiny microphone.
Oh, we definitely got to make a story to it.
I need baby oil, spray tan, all that.
So
get the spray tan.
Yeah.
What about you for DJ? Worst gig DJing. I imagine you get asked to do a lot of weird things sometimes.
Yeah, well, I kind of like the bit of that. I'll like fill pretty much any request. But you get some weird ones.
Yeah.
But
all right, weirdest one then. Weirdest.
Well, just last night, this guy was like, "Hey, do you have the Beatles or Kanye West?" It's like,
that's a pretty far stretch.
Together?
Like
I
mashup?
don't have any mashups of that, but I can see what I do.
In the mashup of Jesus Walking.
Yeah. I played Eleanor Rigby and then like slowed it all the way down and immediately played the thong song.
Oh my god.
Twice.
That's the new one. There's a new one.
That was new thong song? No.
It's 2017 version.
I should know that.
Same words. He did a new video and everything.
Who came out with who was that again?
Cisco.
Yeah. So wait, there's a new one.
There's a
How old is he
2017
now?
one.
44? No, he's got to be older than that, right? Whatever.
Maybe.
I want to say
it's
no
called
more
granny,
than 50.
granny panties.
He's 50.
Granny panties.
Yeah, pretty much now. He was on that mystery.
Too
Man
old to
movie,
be writing
right?
a thong song.
You have like a spray painted hair, right?
Yeah. It's like silver.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'll YouTube that one again.
That's cool though.
Nick Fields asking Jav, you gonna let them disrespect your wrestling prowess like that?
Well,
You
I
think?
don't have that much wrestling prowess.
I don't see you as a very violent. I don't see you as a very he just shrugged. He just kind of like, you don't know me very well, Joe.
I mean, you haven't. You
What
probably
happens
seen me
after
after a
comedy
bad
shows?
set before I punch crap. So.
Have you punched anything after a bad set? You
Oh
gotten
yeah,
so bad you punched
plenty
something?
of times. I remember one time at the Monk. This was before a set at the Denton Comedy Festival, and I like done horribly, and I went outside and I just punched the stop sign and then sat up on the square, sulking.
Because the set,
What good comes from punching a stop sign? It's not gonna feel good. That's not gonna help.
it makes for a funny
Makes it
joke
worse.
later.
Yeah, then you get to tell that story.
Yeah, that's
It's not a funny story to tell. It's just me showing that I'm kind of an angry person deep down.
Maybe it seem normal. I feel like, because to me, I feel like a comedian is just like laughing all the time and like
No.
so happy and like
God,
not
no.
punching signs.
I'm like fairly quiet. If I'm not doing this, or if I'm not on stage, or if I'm like hanging out with you, like amongst big groups, I'm sometimes will be the quietest one out of even sometimes comics there. But
Yeah.
a lot of very funny on stage people off stage can be very
For sure.
reserved and weird people.
I have moments where like I can be the most outgoing person, especially if it's for people to see.
I
If
feel
someone's like, hey, people are about to come watch us do something, then I am doing the thing to get attention. But if I'm just hanging out with regular people, I'll just be like the boringest.
I feel like
person.
you're more hype and out there off stage than on, because on you sometimes act like you like don't, you know what I mean? You'll pull like
Yeah.
like how you've talked about, like you'll kind of start it out with that low expectation and build them up, you know what I mean?
For
It's kinda
sure.
your bit.
Like you're
Yeah.
Also, real quick, yes, Nick, my hand did hurt after that.
Wild Bill
Oh, that
punching
he-
signs leads
He's
nowhere.
got experience
I
on
was
that.
wondering who William Ayers is. Like, who?
I only know bits and pieces of that. We need to get Bill on here soon.
Oh, yeah,
that's
but
funny.
the dude before that asked me when my next set Saturday
Just have a sign
Bearded
punching
monk.
episode.
hosting.
Oh my god, that is
Paul
so-
Martinez, who's that?
I don't know who that is. Javorce, you know who that is? Because he's
I
asking
think
when
that's
your
an-
next set
I think
is.
it's an old friend of mine, probably.
I guess we're
I'll
doing
have to
early
look it up.
plugs. Early
Yeah.
plugs
Is
for
he-
Javorce and Party McFly. When's your next? What you got going on?
Just making sure Paul is going to be there.
You better be.
What do you got going on?
Me?
Yeah.
Hosting the, what's it called? Say Cheese show? No.
The
Say Cheese TV?
no,
No.
not Say Cheese, not Sean Cotton.
It's going to be at the Monk.
Say Cheese TV show with Sean Cotton and company. Oh my god. I knew him before. I knew Sean before Say Cheese, man. That website, he's been doing craziness.
It's like
crazy numbers.
The world star of
Of-
like Dallas, but it's like everybody.
But he's everywhere all the
Yeah.
time. I follow him on Snapchat, and he's literally in a different city every day, and he
Yeah.
eats so good and stays so skinny. So
That's
shout out to Sean Cotton. Let me live your life. So the Say Cheese, that's the food truck, right?
Yeah, that's
by
the
Eastside.
Say Cheese food truck that's going to be at the Monk on Saturday. I'm
Uh-huh.
hosting. Like, you're going to be on it too.
Yeah.
How are
I
those?
am.
It's grilled cheeses, right?
I've never had the grilled cheese from there.
I think you can get it with like a side of tomato soup.
That's the only way to eat it.
Right.
That's the only way to eat
Right.
it. I know.
I'm not going to be the devil's advocate, but I mean,
if I
could
see
make that at home, I could just do
No,
that.
no, for sure.
It's really
No.
easy.
Do you remember the
And you
the
add
memes?
like barbecue brisket to it.
There
Just
used to
grilled
be
cheese, though.
there used to be memes that were like, I'm making Subway at home or something, where people like kids are like, hey, I made my own Subway, and people are like, they're just sandwich, like it's not Subway. Oh, you can.
Which one is your? I'm so confused now.
I have this, but I
Oh,
pour
okay,
it
we're
in here
good
for
on
the
mine.
aesthetic, so people see me like, dang, he pours a lot of
our,
water in that.
our
cup.
original Denton water bottles that
I
don't
haven't
have
even
our
drank
names.
any. I just keep pouring just a little bit.
Do I get to drink this one right here?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Is
absolutely.
this water from
free
like
comped
Louisville
water.
Lake? Is that,
This is actually
what's different
from
about this water?
this is actually from River
This
Denton.
comes from the tears of Jason Lee. That's
I
what
hope.
it is.
Like spit this on
True
your
Denton
equipment.
water. True Denton water is what it is.
This tastes like the Chipmunks movie.
Oh man. So what about you? You got anything coming up?
I've got every Tuesday at Andy's.
Right. That was yesterday. How
Yeah.
was that?
Oh man, I mean, it kind of started slow, but then
Yeah.
at the end of the night, it always gets real
Yeah.
weird, which is good.
Because that's like everybody I know, throughout the night they're like doing whatever, but then like, yeah, we're gonna end over there.
Those are the
Yeah.
Tuesday booze day people. You
yeah,
know?
it's
So
just
later,
like a
you
real
also-
lurky crowd.
Yeah,
We should talk about the
lurky.
Yeah,
My fans
bro.
really lurk a lot.
yeah.
Lurky
At the end of the
fans.
night, like it'll be like just dead, and then like, oh man, this is one of those ones, one of those nights. And then
Yeah.
all of a
Do
sudden,
you-
there's like 30 just hammered people in there dancing to the thong song again.
So is
Wait
that
till
your
you get the new
go-to
one.
It's like,
song?
oh hey, they weren't here when I played it earlier. I'll run it back.
Well, the one thing that's cool about Party McFly is it's not like First off, I would never say it's any type of music. You know what I mean? You don't really know what it's gonna be. There's a lot of like.
I've seen you do a wide range of stuff.
There's a lot of like Hispanic stuff that like. There's just like a bunch of Hispanic girls just dancing around, and I'm like, dude, I wish I knew this song. I remember.
I need to go to these shows.
Can you speak Spanish? Can you speak Spanish, Richie?
Paquito. Taquito.
Taquito. Okay. Yeah.
No, right. But I remember you said like the other week some girl was like, "What song is this?" Like they didn't even know what it was, and it was like the Despacito remix.
No. It was I was at like the Rangers game the day before, and like one of the Latin players, whatever, is like walk-up music was so jamming. I was like on my phone, save that.
Shazamming it. Like, what is it?
Yeah, that song's real tight.
Oh my god, they get the best like walk-up entrance.
Yeah,
it's so awesome. All right. So say cheese. That's Saturday. What time is that at? Do you remember?
8:00.
Bearded Monk.
Probably 8:30 by the time I get there.
Every Tuesday, you catch Party McFly. And you're sponsored, aren't you?
Yeah.
By Burnett's?
Yeah.
What is the story behind that? Like Burnett's the liquor, right?
Yeah, the vodka.
How much Burnett's do you actually? Oh, I guess you got to say you drink so much Burnett's.
I drink. If I'm not drinking
water,
Discover Denton water, I'm drinking
Tier water.
Yeah.
Or a Coke with my name on it.
Yeah, I might have a double Denton water and Burnett's when I get home to just relax after a long day.
There's nothing more Denton than that. What's the story behind that?
I mean, we were drinking a lot of it because it's cheap.
Yeah, right.
And delicious, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start with that. Like that
should have opened with that.
Very like it's a quencher too. It like quenches your thirst.
Yeah. And then I don't know. It kind of became a bit. And a buddy of mine that in the bar industry kind of floated it out to their sales rep.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, that's pretty hilarious."
I feel like,
actually.
and I mean, Richie made this point. There's a lot of Burnett's drinking in Denton. I feel like.
I think I feel like
a lot of those shots are.
You're welcome, Denton.
Yeah. No, I mean, because what is it? The dangles and that's all
the blaster stuff.
People don't. That's all Denton.
Yeah.
That's all Party McFly. Like that's
like go to Dallas.
People don't really realize
you pay like $13 for some weird cocktail. I'm like, no,
right.
I'm talking about the thing that's $1.50 at Andy's.
Yeah, for sure. And everybody's drinking them. Yeah. Everybody knows it. Everybody it's crazy.
Does anyone remember? This makes me think of high school, like Mad Dog.
Oh yeah, no.
Mad Dogs 44. Is Mad Dogs still around?
They had the Orange Jubilee. That was the
one.
There.
That was the good one.
Yeah.
The blue one. Yeah. Everyone think you want the blue one.
No, you want the orange one.
You want the orange one. Yeah.
I did not drink in high school.
I had
no. This was right when I turned 21. Right on
the dot. I went and bought a case of Mad Dogs.
Looked at your watch, is like,
my friend,
time to drink.
21, it's time to live lavishly.
I was dating
buy a pack of Newports and
I would say drink responsibly, then you black out 5 hours later.
Yeah.
I was dating this girl, and her mom was like really rude, and like she told me to go get wine, but she was like real rude about it. So I just brought back like 3 Mad Dogs and was like,
I think it's malt liquor though, bro.
I mean,
it is.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it
like
was wine.
a flavored malt.
It's a malt beverage.
Yeah,
it's like a malt wine.
But then you could have got dang old Boone's Farm.
Yeah. But the grape one, they have like a grape one that tastes like.
You just can't trust anything called Mad Dog. Like that's not a.
Was that Biff in Back to the Future 3?
Yeah, I think it was.
Reminds me of
Mad Dog 2020, not 4040. I don't know about that. That's Mad Dog from the future. That's the more expensive.
Previously on Mad Dog 4040.
We got someone now. Wow, Bill's saying Mad Dog is wine.
That's not a wine product I want. I don't want a wine named Mad Dog.
Google it.
God, that's so funny. All right, well, that's part of that. Whatever just happened. Time for some weird news, maybe.
Let's do it.
Did anything weird happen? I
found a lot of weird news stories.
I did see that one weird thing that you showed me earlier.
Which weird thing? I don't know which one. I got a lot of them right now.
That one's good.
Yeah.
The Outback?
See, here's the thing. I watch the show every week.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of looked up some weird news today, so I'll be like,
hey,
cool. I'm ready.
No, that's awesome. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have even bothered.
I would have like, hey, our guest weird news reporter
got this today.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we start out with Outback Steakhouse. A recent deep dive by Twitter user Eat My Aesthetics into the restaurant's chain location at Eat My Aesthetics had the internet raising some eyebrows. The user's tweet had been retweeted more than 100,000 times and has started an intense investigation into real intentions of the popular steakhouse. This is ridiculous. As you guys can see on the screen, this guy, he essentially went and looked at like a bunch of big cities and where all their Outbacks were and found they kind of make a pentagram of sorts. The layout of Outback's locations in several cities bear an eerie resemblance to a pentagram, a symbol used within Wiccan practice and ancient cultures, often associated with Satanism. So, of course, the Twitter community came together to try and figure out what Outback could be planning. It got really out of hand, yada yada. People making like bloomin' onion pictures and all that stuff. But it really turns out, coincidence, they have 1,000 locations, so you can really just kind of, Nor detective it and just string the map, looking like looking like Matt McConaughey's locker in True Detective, the storage unit when they open it. It's just a big Outback. Dude, how much time do you have,
With the internet,
enough
you
time
can
to eat Outback most of the time.
Yeah.
So
a lot of
faster.
your free time.
Got to go to a different one for
clearly
dinner.
aren't Chili's either.
Like back in the day, without the internet, you got a guy with like a map on his wall and like push pins and
That's
strings.
what I'm saying. The Matthew
That still means he's going to
Matthew
Outback
McConaughey, True
with an
Detective.
atlas.
Outback in the day.
Who's going
Like a maps go, yeah.
Driving himself crazy in 1990.
in
Have
his
you
Ford
ever-
Pinto?
That's
Just
so crazy. Like, we're in the GPS
Getting
age.
mysterious numbers on the beeper.
Like, a Mapsco? I forgot about that.
It's probably like one
I
under the
used
seat
to-
of my truck right now.
I used to drive to Dallas, and I used to like have to use a map. And I remember like going through the map. I don't even remember, but it was like I had to flip the page to know where I was.
I
And I remember like
never-
changing and being like, "Wait, is it over?" Like, oh.
I'm glad I never used a map outside of school because
Here's
I
the
would be
thing:
lost.
I don't
unfold a
think I
map,
could. Ugh.
unfold a map, walk up to somebody under 30 and say, "Hey, fold this."
They
And they're just like,
They'll probably slap me. At that
what is
point.
this?
Like, they'll probably try to like
just
do like
crumble it
the.
and throw it away.
I know there's a map in here. We're gonna do that next week. We're gonna go out and see who can fold
can fold
maps.
a map.
I want to see
We have
which
maps.
ones try to like collapse it like on the phone, just like yeah.
Oh, yeah, pinching the zoom on
Yeah,
it.
it starts- like it's not working.
How do you pinpoint on this thing?
Send me your location.
How do you drop a pin? I'm trying to drop a pin on this maps code.
God, traveling must have sucked so much.
That's why.
Like right now, even with a GPS, I'm just like I still sometimes feel like I'm not going the right way.
I mean, banks. You don't even have to take your check to the bank anymore. You can just take a picture of it, right? Like, what?
That's,
Keep
I got
talking
a bunch
about
of
that,
cash.
Chris.
And I was
honestly,
like trying to send.
I wouldn't
pictures
take
of-
a picture of my check unless it's like a lot of money. I wouldn't.
No, but if it's
Nobody
like
needs to
$60,
see that.
you don't have to go to the. I mean, you don't post it on Facebook and be like, "Hey, I just made
No,
60
that's for
bucks."
me to
There's like
look
a
at it
share
later.
button
It's like
on your
I don't
ATM.
want to see how little money I have.
Like, hey, share your bank statement
Yeah.
on Facebook and Twitter.
Got a little verified check next to it.
I had I was like taking pictures of cash the other day, trying to.
I don't. Okay, I wasn't trying to get quiet. I don't have Wi-Fi right now, and I'm trying to find the next weird news
Why?
story. I don't know. Jake has
Fine.
discovered Denton up right now. Oh, it's showing up. Okay, let's see if I'm on there. 1 second, everybody. Ran like a well-oiled machine. This thing is. All right, cool. Yes. I agree, though. I'm not taking my picture of any check and sending it to anybody unless it's like an amazing amount.
You know,
Like when those rappers kind of,
200,000.
when rappers,
Yes.
they like read out all the things and
Yeah.
they post it online. They're like, that's when I'm posting a check. Okay, we've done KFC a few times for weird news. KFC one time, what was it? Sent a chicken sandwich.
They're about
out
to
into
send a
space.
chicken sandwich.
There was a meteor on the Matt Battaglia episode that was sold for like millions and millions of dollars because it looked like
Meat eater?
a meteorite,
Oh.
a meat eater that was a
Looked
meat
like
eater
a
that
chick-
looked like a chicken
he ate
sandwich.
himself into a chicken sandwich.
You are what you eat.
I'm
$2 million.
I'm a meat eater that's also a meat eater.
Okay, so we got another amazing KFC story because new KFC is there's a new KFC, I guess, in Mornington Crescent, London, and it treated customers to tunes in their new makeshift hip hop club at their grand opening. There was a big nightclub party.
No.
KFC transformed its latest London restaurant to a nightclub. Grand opening weekend, launched with blacked out windows, high-tech lighting units, and DJ Bradley Johnson.
Get better DJ.
Bradley.
That's
Johnson.
a terrible
DJ Bradley Johnson.
Like, like a fried chicken pun name or something. Like.
At least book who were the other ones? DJ Cornbread or DJ?
You know what?
I like how that was the whitest dude. Like, I'll be DJ Cornbread.
I'll take DJ Colonel and the dude dressed like Colonel Sanders on the ones and twos.
Oh,
and instead of the like
Norm Macdonald,
like click, click, click,
top DJ. How is he a top DJ with that name?
Clucked in here.
Bradley Johnson and Burst, all caps, spent the evening spinning tunes behind the counter for lucky customers.
Like, is he also like exchanging?
Like, giving them the change?
No. He's handing like $5 boxes and his mixtape.
Hey, check me out. It comes in every kid's toy, the edited one.
$5 boombox.
Every kid's meal gets. The event was organized by the restaurant's franchise.
I hate that.
Kawar Hussein.
I hate corporate hip hop. I just do. Like, I don't like when businesses try to be cool. Like,
KFC hits you up for a gig, you ain't taking it?
No, I'm taking it.
Right. Look at this guy DJing and eating a chicken wing, just sitting there. That is a great gig.
Oh yeah,
that is a great gig.
I'll feel bad for talking down on that guy now. He is the best DJ I've ever seen.
Like, now, that's impressive.
Back to Richie's like business being cool.
No,
thing.
You know what I mean though. Like
I don't like when business get on Snapchat. I don't like that.
For sure. Or when they're like snooty on Twitter. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see Wendy's like have
Wendy's
some snide comment
See,
about.
I kind of
my
like
favorite
that.
thing are like
sometimes
the
that's really funny
between businesses.
It's
though.
funny when you think about Colonel Sanders being funny. Like, okay, cool, Colonel. But when you realize it's just like some 18-year-old punk intern,
some
like,
little hipster
I'm like, man,
doofus sitting there trolling you behind a KFC.
Some guy who's just not thinking anyone's gonna see it, and he's just like, oh, sure, my mom works here, so I'm gonna run the. Steven, do you mind running the KFC Twitter? The Colonel really needs your help.
How great of a gig is that, though? Like, how great of a gig is that to sit and get paid to tweet?
I mean, yesterday I saw this story where the guy who says, "Hello, you've got mailed." Yeah. The guy says you got mail. He drives for Uber now. Right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
So,
like the AOL guy?
Yeah. So he was like driving this lady,
the voiceover actor.
She was a reporter, and she was like, "Hey, look who I found. Who are you?" And he's like, "Hello, you've got mail." And she's like, "Oh my God, it's so perfect." I was like, "You're driving."
And now he's
on
driving
Uber.
for Uber.
Uber now.
Because AOL, that's not as big of a thing anymore. I guess.
No.
That's
and now,
crazy.
like, all the
They don't
spam
need 'em.
emails you get constantly, just like
keywords.
You're sick of
remember?
hearing his voice at this point. You know,
Keywords, key phrases. That was
he
a
could
cool
never
thing.
be as cute as that little paperclip.
the
paperclip
is that guy
guy.
still around?
I don't know. What was that? Is that Microsoft? Where you can
Yeah,
click
like
Microsoft Word.
Microsoft Word,
Oh my God.
and you could
I'm
change
an
them
MS
too.
Paint guy. I don't know.
Or you could change it to the Einstein claymation.
Yeah, or there's a globe one.
Oh, let me show you where to put your commas.
Let's see what here.
I don't know what accent that was.
Paul Martinez says, Richie, you won't hate their money. Businesses are people too. Throwing some shade at.
More like people are businesses too.
God,
Some Alex. Something
someone's already asking you to be fired for a joke, and you make that one. Nick just said, "Fire Richie for that
fire
joke."
me for all my jokes. I've been reading the Comedy Bible.
The Comedy Bible.
I bought the Comedy Bible
written
for
by
50
Judy
cents.
Carter.
Oh,
For 50 cents at a Goodwill.
I can't believe you got it for 50
cents?
Yeah. I bought
It's
it full price at Barnes & Noble.
Same here.
And then regretted reading it because I felt like I read it too late, if that makes sense. I feel like it would have really helped me early.
Oh, I have not finished it at all. I'm still on chapter 2.
I just have it so that if any comedians come to my house, they just see it and they're like,
"So me?
Is that why Joe hangs out with?"
So that I show up and go, "Is that why I hang out with Richie?"
Are they going to?
How many comedians come to your house?
Comedy Bible study.
I've seen your collection of magic books.
So many books.
So many magic books, and
It's
now
insane.
he has bunnies now.
Wait, what? Like
I got
rabbits
for
Rabbit
magic
bunnies.
stuff?
They're a little heavy,
that's
and the ears are a little short to pull on, but
not a preferred magic. They're not really magic.
nah.
They're not
Well, what
magic.
happened was
Actually, the real magic.
what happened was
I
I went into the pet store to see if they had a dove, because
That's for magic.
Yeah, well, and it's about to be the Michael Jackson anniversary thing, whatever. But so I was just gonna release a dove, and hopefully he would come back. But I went in, they didn't have doves, but they had bunnies.
Wait, who are you hoping to come back? The Dove or Michael Jackson?
The
Who are
Dove.
you?
When doves fly. Oh,
That's Prince. What? You got it confused.
Hey, I don't know.
You're sending the wrong
Either way,
creature.
I got a bunny, so I got two bunnies, a white one and a black one. And I think what I want to do is start a YouTube channel where they like have challenges against each other.
Race wars.
Bunny race war.
No, like little
the cutest.
you can bet on them. Like
Wait, you
know,
betting on
If
bunnies?
just gambling, I'm all the way
We're
in it.
gambling
Yeah,
on
you can
bunnies
get
now.
bunny gambling.
Bunny fights.
They're so unpredictable.
They call me Bunny George.
I'll promote bunny fights,
Yeah.
bro.
So it'll be
Coming
awesome.
to the
Oh,
stage.
this is perfect segue. Actually, this isn't exactly. I don't know if it's weird news, but we do have an amazing video. I knew we had Party McFly in. We got some wrestling squirrels that I found online, which it's in the
Wrestling
middle of a
squirrels.
street
Massive squirrels
my-
have road rage battle.
that you wouldn't. Dude, they're literally. Can we maximize it at all, Jake?
Dude, they're getting after it.
Look how big they are, dude.
Those are
That one is
Look at
massive.
his shoulders.
Yeah.
dude.
Those are beavers.
See how broad his back is?
These squirrels can be starting center for
Oh
any
my.
NFL team right now.
That beaver might be able to take all of us. Big beaver.
I'll
Oh
bite
my-
a beaver. I'm
Where
not
are the
going down.
cars? Look, he's got him in the chokehold and everything.
Better choke slam him.
What if the?
I mean,
Wait, who's
That's got to be
if
confrontation,
he
right?
pushes him up against the cage right there, the wall, the fence.
Joe, if you see
Holds
any
him out in front of a
beaver-
car.
Wait,
You're gonna
Joe,
take-
if you see any beavers fighting on the street, you're not driving through that. You're
That's
turning
Yeah, you
around.
stop.
Those
You
are those
stop.
beavers or squirrels?
Hey, that's not a beaver. It might be a nutria though, bro. Get your
a what?
a nutria.
A nutria.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
I don't
like,
that
think
like
those
a?
are
Isn't that a
nutrias.
protein bar? It's a nutria.
Sounds like one.
nah, you know, it's like a beaver, but got like a rat tail.
It's a beaver
Really?
butt. I love the beaver tails.
I don't trust. I don't
Have you ever
trust
had
squirrels,
beaver
man.
tail?
Like to eat.
To eat? That's not
Very
a thing.
leathery.
You've never
That's
had
not-
that.
I've had beaver tail. Yes, I have.
Where'd you have that? India?
No. I'm trying to think. Me and Wild Bill had it. We'll talk about it one day.
If Bill's
everything
maybe
was
Bill's about to. That's so. Nope. Those are not
Yeah, see
squirrels,
what?
man. Look at the tails.
Back me up here. That's a nutria.
Okay.
Hey, shout out David Eller.
Yeah, our Nat Geo specialist.
He really does work for Nat Geo.
No, he does not at all.
I think he works at Sherwin-Williams. It's close.
It's almost there.
Nowhere close.
Oh man, I don't trust squirrels or whatever. Anything like that. They're all anything
The squirrels
that size.
here-
Anything that size. I mean, they're aggressive.
The squirrels here
are
are
not
very-
afraid of
No,
anything.
they will walk up to you and take whatever peanuts or whatever you have in your hand.
Denton squirrels are brave.
Did you see my video the other day? There was
No.
a
Yeah, you
squirrel.
called it a raccoon though.
Yeah. Oh, I got him confused. I knew it was a rodent. He had a
I thought you were
mask.
trying
on.
to do
It
bits,
looked like he
yeah.
had a mask
He's
on.
doing bits. Of course, he's doing bits.
So,
He was a thieving squirrel.
yeah. Who is this? Yeah. So
Squirrel
he had,
burglar?
He had a peanut butter can, and his whole head was in it. And I was like, "Score for you!" And what happened was,
And for you.
Yeah, I saw a can walking up a tree. Like it was the way it was positioned. I just saw a floating can. I was like, "What?"
Magic, real life
There's another
magic.
magician here, and I look, and it was a squirrel with it in its mouth. Then it dropped on the ground and just laid like super flat, and all the other squirrels were just looking around it jealous, and this guy that was sitting on the stairs was also jealous. And I don't know, it was cool.
There's a guy around here with a pet squirrel.
Yeah,
I've
the,
seen him on the square.
the squirrel's
squirrel.
name is Cedar.
Cedar,
I took a selfie with that, bro.
Because of like
The
the
squirrel,
tree,
not the dude.
Cedar.
Yeah, I think it fell out of a tree. Yeah.
out of a cedar tree.
Yeah.
Better. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Ask the squirrel guy. Isn't there an albino one too at
Well, I think
on
that's
UNT's campus?
Too soon.
Yeah, he's
dead?
Gone.
He's
Yeah,
gone?
dead.
But but no.
Was he like free or was he like a
No,
pet,
they paid for him.
class or class pet kind of a thing?
No, it was just like random, like
Yeah, he
just
just
roaming
lived there.
amongst campus.
But there's another one. There's always like one.
Yeah.
Like they keep coming back.
I think there's probably like someone planting them or something because
There was
what a bizarre life calling.
Remember,
like what a weird like.
UNT had used to have like a fake newspaper, right?
Yeah.
Where they had like Eminem's daughter's gonna move to UNT, like all this stuff. They had one about the squirrel.
I've seen that.
I don't remember what the squirrel did, but it like helped a bunch of people cheat or something.
What was that called? It was like it was like some satire website.
I forgot. It was like the Denton Horn or something like that, or
Yeah, I
the
can't
Denton
remember.
Trumpet.
That's a good one. It's ridiculous.
Squirrel burglar.
I don't know if I want to do amputated foot lady. Do we want to talk about amputated foot lady?
I mean,
No.
You
It's not even
brought her up.
sad. Yeah, now I kind of have to, right?
I don't really want to.
See more animal fights.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to do the Amy Winehouse one?
Let's do this one.
Let's do. You changed your mind. All right. So, a woman whose foot was amputated due to cancer has dedicated an entire Instagram to its daily adventures. Following surgery, Christy Loyal asked staff if she could keep her amputated foot, to which they agreed. She then sent it off to be cleaned and transformed into a proper skeleton memento. What?
So she skinned and defleshed her own
How
foot.
lonely are you? You know, like there's no.
To
Can you imagine going on a date with a girl and like her being like, "Yeah, this is my foot," and I just carry it around.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, you got to put it on the end of a cane, right?
like I don't.
I hope she did.
You have to put that in your Tinder bio. You know, like, no surprises. You know, like
We'll be traveling with foot.
by one foot with the other.
I'm easy to sweep off my foot.
That being my foot's asleep. Make a little bed.
Now, Loyal takes the skeletal foot on daily adventures and shares photos of it. So, okay, guys, anyone
your
that
best
thinks
foot
we're being
forward.
crude by laughing about this, she has a great sense of humor about it. It's kind of the point. She has
Was
an
that her?
Instagram account. It's called 1 Foot Wander. That's what.
Oh, that's cool. 1 foot.
Actually,
wander.
I think Jake could even pull it up for people watching. Her detached foot now has more than 4,800 followers and counting. Loyal said she's diagnosed with epithelioid sarcoma. I don't know if I said that right. In 2016, after years of going backwards and forwards.
And
from
she's
the
like
doctor.
petting the cat.
Petting the cat with her skeleton.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
There you go. That cat is like writing on her GoFundMe page. I guess she had. Loyal said she first noticed something was wrong when she experienced numbness in her smallest toe. It shot through her body, and eventually she had to get it amputated in 2016. She has since set up that same GoFundMe page to try and fund $10,000 worth of medical bills. Jeez. She's also set up that lighthearted Instagram account dedicated to her foot and a way of dealing with her cancer journey in the quote way she said, in the most humorous light possible. While cancer may have taken her foot, didn't take her sense of humor, and those are the brilliantly weird pictures. She got the alligator like holding them. I don't know if we're still showing them. She's got like a little pet. It's not even a pet. Never mind. It's a fake alligator. I thought she had put it in a real alligator.
It's like, okay, so
like
she wasn't weird enough just having the pet alligator. She had to have her
right.
foot skeletonized.
Footzilla attacks lighthouse. It's like a big. So it's just her taking silly pictures with her. Man, dude.
I'm gonna follow that.
I think I am too.
I'm probably going.
I follow such weird things now that we have this weird news segment. We have that Spike the Beetle one, where we had the beetle like draw. I follow a beetle that draws, and a girl who carries her foot around. Like, this is everything social media is about.
That's how we connect, man.
Yeah, this one's interesting. A little, not like gross. It's so. All right. Where is this? This is in London. There is a museum in London, Victor Wynd's Museum of Curiosities. The London-based Wynd is a character straight out of a creepy black and white movie. His museum is just as bizarre, featuring animal skulls, McDonald's Happy Meal toys, disgusting things found in hotel rooms, etc. To quote this guy, I think I'm probably rather bored and depressed. So anything that makes my eyes fry. I'm really bored and depressed, so let me take this used syringe from a Motel 6. That and wakes me up and distracts me from the inanity of life, gives me joy, is what he told the interview. So this is interesting. He has collected something, I guess we will say a stool of former Amy Winehouse.
One of her chairs?
If you want to take it there, yes, one of her chairs.
How did you acquire that?
So That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Charges an additional fee to customers who want to
sit on it.
sit on.
He wants to sit on Amy Winehouse stool.
Oh, so
let's see if we're on the same page. Is it the same kind of stool we're all thinking about?
No. I'm trying to say it in the nicest way I possibly can. It's not the comedy stool that you turn into a.
Oh, that stool
that you smash against a stop sign after.
Well, you can probably how this man get this? Who?
Well, hang on. There was something I saw that was like hilarious. There was something hilarious when I was reading it because they said that it I saw a keyword in here, and where was it? That it's supposedly.
Supposedly.
It's called, belongs to Amy Winehouse. Here it is. The exhibit is called Feces de Resistance. And it's in a jar that supposedly contains the late pop singer Amy Winehouse's. Oh my God! Supposedly,
how he doesn't know who it is?
How are you willing just to take that chance? You know what I mean?
Flip a coin right there on the spot. How much does he charge to look at it or smell it or whatever you do?
Does he play Back to Black to see if it vibrates? Is that what he does? Just
I don't know, but
if it's a fair price, I would be willing to.
I don't know, but it attracts 500 paying customers a week right now, and like said, he'll charge you.
Hello, we're here to see the poo. Step right up. Step right up. Coming to the tent. Tonight, before your eyes.
Supposedly taken from Amy Winehouse.
A legend.
Of our own time.
Allegedly. Oh my God.
Are there other stools?
Next to this is
I think it's just hers. I think this is just her stool. I don't think he collects numerous celebrity stools.
I mean, there's a market for it.
Right?
Next to this is the urine of John Lennon.
We have Mary Tyler Moore's puke.
Sir, can you explain to us why you were stalking Ann Coulter? Well, listen, this sounds really weird, but
I wanted her regurgitation.
I own this store, you see.
Maybe I'm depressed.
Maybe I'm bored. Maybe I'm bored.
Call me bored. Call me depressed.
Get joy out of it.
I want a sliver.
I'm a curator, all right?
I want a slither.
The finest collection.
Look at him, though. He kind of looks like he would.
I'd love to take that to Antique Roadhouse and get it appraised.
A certificate of
That's a bit for your show right there.
We'll give you between.
They can't confirm,
You owe us $14.
I certify this is Amy Winehouse stools.
Couldn't they? Yes, you had a chair you wanted us to look at? Not quite.
Not exactly.
You can't sit on that jar. It's too small.
I may or may not have Anderson Cooper's thumb.
These are the nail filings of Benjamin Washington. Frederick. George.
Benjamin Washington, the long-lost brother of George Washington.
This is Old Yellow's poop. How did you get it?
As you can see, it's kind of green. It's not yellow inside.
Shouldn't have a great diet.
Some good weird news.
Couldn't you test that? Though, is there not DNA?
But do you want to be the doctor that tests that?
Doctors confirmed that this.
Oh, you said it was Amy's. Okay, give it here.
We need to
I'll
take
pay
out,
you to do this.
Let's take the word alleged out.
Supposedly.
They find out it's not. You gotta pay all those people back that came.
Right, exactly.
What is that one British comedian? What is that one British comic?
Which British comic?
Russell Brand. What this whole time is Russell Brand's poo? What? In all this time.
Did they date?
I think they did.
They did?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, let's go for it.
Rest in peace, but I thought that was hilarious. Quote, listen to this. There are customers who come down, take one look, and leave.
That's all they need.
What else would they do?
Can I take a picture with it?
This adds up. I'm gone.
Can I play with it like a stress ball?
Can I kick it around like a hacky sack? Can we do that?
Take one look and leave ... quite often in a hurry, he said.
I want to know what they
because they feel the shame in themselves.
I want to see the gift shop of that place.
But I don't
get the little keychain with the poo on it,
the poo and the beehive beehive hair.
It's a pool emoji with just big, voluptuous Amy Winehouse lips, you know? A lot of eyeliner. The second part of the quote, I want to know what this demo is, but we do get the customers who come here and realize this place has been built for them, and this is their home, and they feel happy here.
I hate to see that clientele.
I wonder how many times.
Oh, I'd love to see the people.
Like, what kind of part of town is this in? Is like crowded? Like, this is like a downtown area. Like, is it like this kind of thing where people just kind of walk by and see the
people
pool
carpool to go?
Oh yeah, like it's out in the country. You have to, like, plan a weekend.
It's kind of like Plymouth Rock, you know. You just a national monument out by the sea.
Like
we're gonna go to Liverpool for a day or two. Then we're gonna see Amy Winehouse pool.
I don't know.
From Liverpool
to her pool.
I have a feeling it'd be underwhelming. I saw Plymouth Rock, okay, and Plymouth Rock was underwhelming. Okay, I've seen Plymouth Rock numerous times, and wherever that is in Massachusetts. I think it's in Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts, and it is so under. You would think it's this big rock jutting out from the to see in this. It's a little tiny boulder. I can't imagine.
Sounds terrible.
I can't imagine seeing.
Everything is very underwhelming. One time I remember we went to like some forest, and when you see the pictures of this forest, it is so beautiful and green. And then you're in the forest, and you're like, I don't want to be in this forest.
I want to go home.
I'm in this forest. Like, what is
burn this forest down?
Where's the forest?
Too green.
That's kind of like the Seinfeld bit of like your whole night is like planned on going out. When you get out, all you can talk about is how you're getting home. You know. That's, all right. Well, so what's up, Javoris? Give us some plugs again.
Saturday, Brit at Monk.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
And not at the moment. I'll probably do a set at Dan Silverleaf tonight.
Tonight, the Wednesday show. That's at 7, right? Or 10? That's at 10, I think.
There's
10.
Midway Craft House also today. 7.
What about you, man?
Just
every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, Andy's.
Anyone anywhere else or?
Not that I can remember right now.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
all
that.
at my Andy's right now.
I feel that.
Yeah.
What about you, man, Richie?
I got a kid's birthday party on Saturday.
You have to do an hour of magic, right?
Hour of magic for some
Are you
kids.
inviting us? Are you inviting our demo to a kid's birthday party?
Can you please turn the rabbit into Amy Winehouse?
Are you willing to say the address on it?
Yeah.
Don't.
Actually,
do not do that.
Please do.
No, and then I got, scattered shows, scattered rain clouds. So check out my Facebook page, RichieFlow.
80% chance, right?
Yeah.
You did the math.
80% chance that I'll rap in around 50% of Denton.
And I want to plug once again, August 16th, I will be headlining Arlington Improv, awesome comedy club with a lot of awesome local comics, $15 tickets. Please come out. It will absolutely be worth it. Or not, but do it. I plugged it. That was this episode. Nobody knows. Episode 13. We did it, guys.
Shake my head.
Party McFly, Javoris. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks
it was
for coming.
awesome.
Yeah,
all right,
that's
everybody.
fun.
Every Wednesday, 5:30. You can also catch us iHeartRadio, iTunes, all that. Goodbye,
If you see us in the streets, come kiss us.
Tell us you know.
Please.
Bye.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.